Good morning, everyone. Yeah, I'm starting already. So we're going to do some live readings, counting flies. So this is our little Loose Mystics Friday morning. So if anyone would like a little reading today, then jump on, let us know, and we can read for you. Turn the music down. So let me just move the phone so I can get people. Oh, that's cool. People are saying they're on. So, hi Angela. Sit wherever you want. We've got lots of different cards out today, because we've got our tarot share. So, we can use different cards. So, who would like a little? We've got 5 of you on, but you have to let us know if you would like a little reading. So, Casey, good morning. June, good morning. So, let's have a little look what we've got. If Paula feels the urge, she's going to join in as well. Are you feeling the urge yet, Restal?
Oh, yeah,
It's fighting the urges. Fighting the urges. So, Casey, you were the first one on. Let's see what we got for you today. Okay, this card, Casey. So, for me, this card, as I'm connecting to you, it's asking you to think about your battles wisely. Think about picking your battles wisely, really, and be careful who you're up against. You might be thinking, is the situation worth it at the moment? You might be thinking, can I really be bothered to continue with that? There could be people around you at the moment that you've just had enough of, and that you want to step away, or people could be thinking, you might be aware of people walking away from you. So this card for me is like a short-term loss would be a long-term gain. So if you're feeling a little bit down in the dumps at the minute, stepping away from some people or some situations would be good and would have a beneficial outcome later on for you, Casey. And just to pick your battles a bit wisely, beware of your energy at the moment, beware of your mental state at the moment, and if you can't be bothered with certain things, then just put it to rest until you've got a little bit more energy around you, okay? So I hope that makes sense.
I've got the Be Cautious cards as well, so pretty much what Kate said with her cards this morning, and actually listen for a change. I feel that you need to be aware of your thoughts, what you're putting out is quite negative, so you need to be starting to think more positive and things come, better things will come your way. I know it's hard to, easy to say that, but it is what you put out you get back, so really try to stay positive. I do feel that it's around family that things are a little bit unjust. So just sit with it and basically voice your opinions, but think before you speak is the card that I've got for you. But things will start getting better. You've got about 3 weeks. I don't know if it's been going on for a little while, but you've got a 3-week mark. So if it's been going on for 3 weeks, it will come to an end now. If it's only just beginning, it will only last about 3 weeks. So there you go. Things will come better for you.
Okay, hopefully that makes sense, Casey. Now we've got June. June.
What's the second one?
Do you want to go first with June?
No, I can't see. And what's the second one?
June Taylor.
June Taylor. It's only 4 weeks. If there's another June comes up.
I've had that before where a name's come up and I'm thinking, is this person I know really well? Do I read? Do you know me really well?
Well then, you go first. Or would you just copy me?
It's just about having fun. They've got the have fun card. June. Have you been a little bit of a hermit of lately, June, where you've been staying in a lot? Because it's suppressing your happy side. You need to get out and have some fun and enjoy yourself, because all around your feelings are quite emotional. So you've not been laughing. It's all been too serious. It's all been a bit mundane. So you really do need to start having fun, going out. Friendships need to be picked back up on. So you need to make the phone calls to old friends that you enjoy being with, and going out, just having little date nights with your friends, and enjoying life. Don't wallow in it. So it is what it is, it has been what it has been, but it's now time to let it go and start having some fun.
Okay, June, I've got the action card for you. So this is all about going for it. It's saying there's movement, there's action coming in for you, things might be happening at a fast pace. A little bit like what Sonia said, getting out there, doing things. It's definitely about action and movement here. You might have some good ideas going on around you at the moment, and this card indicates to go for it. So anything that you've been wanting to do, this is a good indication now to get going, get moving with it, and things just might start moving and shifting if they've been a little bit stale, or you've been having to wait around for stuff now. I feel like as you come into the beginning of December, there's a lot more action, there's a lot more movement for you. I'm also feeling like celebrations, it's not just Christmas, so I feel like there's another reason to celebrate as well, whether it's a birthday or anniversary or a girls' night out. But there is other reasons to celebrate. I feel there's some good news coming up for you within the next couple of weeks there here. But for me, lots of action, lots of going for it, things taking off, movement, travel, and just enjoy this next speedy phase for you, all right? Hopefully, June, that makes sense. Who else? Who else do you have on? Technology nowadays. Matt, good morning, Matt. You feeling the vibe yet, Restal?
Yeah.
Need a bit more poking, do you? Okay, Matt. All right, Matt, lots of choices for you. Emotional choices, decisions. I know I pulled a card for you the other day as well, but I can't remember what that said now. So lots of choices, lots of decisions coming up, and you might not have enough clarification, you might not have enough answers, you might not have enough information. So this card is indicating not to do anything too much at the moment, just take a little breather and get all the facts, get all the information, find out what it is that you need to know before you can make proper decisions, proper choices there. And what might seem a good idea may not be once you've looked into it, or what might seem a poor idea might be a good idea once you've looked into it. So things are quite hidden around you at the moment. There's a little bit more going on than what you first think here. Choices, decisions, indecisions, and this feeling of being hidden. Use your intuition. You're a quite spiritual guy anyway, so use your intuition, and just don't rush anything. I feel I want to slow things down and, like I say, get the facts and feelings and the information before you go full steam ahead. And I want to say this will be probably up until about January, February time that there's a little bit back and forth with you. So there's a bit more soul searching and emotional needs that need to be met. I do feel like you've come a long way there, and that you're right on top of a lot of things that you used to be where there were challenges. And I don't know if you're finishing something or coming to the end of something, but this feels quite positive here. But it's just going to allow you to think a little bit more about the next step and the next chapter. And this is where I don't feel it needs to be rushed, but to look at all the ins and outs and all the whole situation there before you make a decision. Don't be rushed.
Okay, Matt, I've got to stand your ground. For me, it's saying to get ready for some lifestyle changes. So I don't know what's been going around you at the moment, but things are you need to start moving forward and really believe in yourself, put the trust in yourself, not others. It's basically, I know it sounds harsh, but it's all about you, this card. It's about you've been too giving, okay? You've been too loving, too giving, and you need to be giving a little bit more back to yourself and stand your ground. Don't always say yes when you want to say no. Especially around January time, I feel there's going to be somebody, maybe a little bit of pressure on you. It may be around work where it's a decision that needs to be made, but make sure that you stand your ground. Always go with your gut feeling on this as well, because I feel you can't just go with the flow on some things. Some things you've got to work from within, and this card here is definitely saying stand your ground, do what makes you happy. Okay, so I don't know if that went in with your card resources.
Okay, hopefully, Matt, that makes sense. Give us some feedback, guys, if you can. That'd be good. Thank you. And polite. Okay. Suze. I'm not rude. If I got a reading, I'd be thankful for it. I'm just saying.
Who is it now?
Suze, this is for you. This is a really good card. It is action again, it's creation. I don't know if there's new job, baby news or relationship, but this is very good about new things coming in your life and going for it. Lots of new ideas, lots of new inspiration coming in around you. There could be some work news coming in, and there's like either going up the ladder or stepping up the ladder. If this doesn't make sense direct to you, then this would be connected to someone very close that you're wanting to hear some good news on as well, which I do feel there was a little bit of a pull to that. I don't know if you're moving house as well, or there's a connection around the house, but it's all about movement again, action, going for it, and now's the right time to be thinking about new ideas and to get things going and what do I want to say? Stop procrastinating. That's the word.
That's a big word.
Isn't it? A big word for a Friday morning. I did have my breakfast. I had my oats this morning. I'm good. So I can say these big words. What are they giggling for? Okay, so it's a really good card, Suze. Go for it, action, new ideas, new inspirations. Good news around creation, like I say, baby news, job news, relationships, very good. Happy days.
Okay, so
Contain it, Suze. Contain yourself.
Sorry, I can't see it from me. So I've got the summer card and I've got the love and south. I always got a card with the seasons. For me, you need to start begin to love yourself a little bit. There is something around a baby. I don't know if you are pregnant or there is a baby around you and you're feeling a little bit you need to do more and you need to, but I feel that you need to rest and give yourself some love back. So I don't know if it could be a grandchild or it could be your own child, but there's a child around you. So basically, it literally is talking about you being there for yourself more. You know the support around you is not overly big, so you need to be giving yourself that support, find your own inner core to pull yourself back up, but you are strong enough to do it. Sorry, that's why I want you all talking at the same time, because go quiet. But yeah, basically, time for you now, and start loving yourself, and if there is a baby around, you are good enough to do it. Okay, you are strong enough to do it, even if it's on your own. It's all there for you, okay?
Alright. Dianella. Good morning. Dianella. I don't think you're in the UK, are you, Dianella? I probably pronounced your name wrong as well, so sorry about that. Let's see what we've got for you anyway. Okay, because you said early morning, so it must be very early. This is a really good card around business ideas, money, home, security. I don't know if you're looking to get advice from someone on a material aspect, like a business person or accountant, or where there is money connected and material gain. But this advice would be good for you. It's indicating as well that you could be getting on top of your finances now, that you're starting to pull things together and things are working out for you. Anything to do with business ideas or business ventures, this is really good. Self-employed ventures, this would be really good in indicating that there's a very good outcome connected to work, connected to business ventures here. I also feel, I don't know if you're decluttering or you're needing to declutter a little bit, but I feel like around the home there's things that need sorting out, and you're aware that you want to get things sorted either for the new year or things that you need to be practical about at the moment to get organised and get sorted there. If there is a little bit of decluttering that needs doing, this would be a good time for it. Very practical card, indicating for you to have to be practical and not very emotional with things at the moment. Be logical, practical, make some practical choices and decisions. But excellent around home news, excellent around business news, and great around money. Oh my God, what's wrong with my speech today? Money news as well. All right, so hopefully that makes sense.
Hi Evan, I've got the new ideas also, so for me that was around work, but I also feel I could see when I was doing the card a pool, so I don't know if you work or you need to party around the pool to get some new friends in, some new colleagues, but there's some sort of celebration around your work, but it is saying to be conscious about who you share your ideas with, so keep a little for yourself and give little details to others, just so that you've got something for you and other people don't steal your ideas. But I did see the pool, and I did see that you're going to renew the pool, but there is something around your home as regarding the pool. So, lovely card, no ideas, really goes in with Kate. I think all my cards this morning have gone to what Kate's has said, so it's good that they match, because it's obviously the right card for you.
Okay, Casey said spot on, both of you. Thank you very much.
But thank you.
Do you want to do Joe first?
Joe. I had to turn the music down. It's like, oh, thank you, guys. Hollywood's like shouting in my ear. Don't do it.
Relax, don't do it.
Yeah, it's exactly.
At school it was relax, don't do it, pick your nose and chew it.
Oh, I've got a lovely card for Joe. I've got the wish card. I love this card. For me, it's all about letting go of your old wishes that's not come about, anything that you've put into plan but they've not quite reached their potential. It's letting go of the ones that no longer serve you but putting new ones into place. Don't give up on your initial dream, just find a different way of wishing for it, so be a bit more positive. If it's been about a man in particular, then just ask for love in the right, what's it there? I want love that's right for me. Don't give in all the details of what you want and all the little details, because you can just, they'll send you anyone because they get confused. So yeah, so if it's to do with work or men in particular, just put out the exact wish that you would like, especially for this month. So any wishes that you've made over the last month and they've not come true, keep on it, but make them more specific so they can understand. Thank you.
Okay, Joe. I know I read for you, or put a card up for you the other day as well, but I can't remember what it says. This card for you, justice. It does feel like there's some emotional stuff going on around you at the moment that maybe needs to be released or resolved at the very least. So I don't feel like it's a good idea to hold on to anything emotionally, Joe. Let it all go, even if it is a little bit of a disappointment. Let it go. Go through the grieving process. The justice card for me with you would indicate the right thing is going to be done. There will be some harmony, there will be some balance. I don't know if there's any legal things or paperwork stuff going on around you at the moment that's in need of attention or that's quite important. But for me, that's harmony and justice, and knowing that that karma does serve a purpose here for you. So people will be picked up on their actions, cause and effect, or yourself if it's you, cause and effect. But the right thing will be done for the good of everybody here. Just be aware if you are involved in anything that you must stick to doing the right thing. Be truthful, be honest, and be aware of the cause and effect of the whole situation for you and for others connected to you. But know that justice will be done one way or another for the higher good and for the right reasons, okay? And I don't know, Joe, if you're into the spiritual things, but I just feel like I want to put your toe in the water a little bit and either pursue some form of development or courses or learning or interest around the spiritual aspects as well. Your intuition should start to kick in a little bit more in the new year once you've been able to move through stuff as this healing that I spoke about. But I feel like, yeah, there will be some spiritual learning coming up for you. So hopefully, Joe. Jackie, hi Jackie. Okay, do you want to go first with Jackie? You feeling the urge yet, Westall?
Not yet.
That's
Not
just
yet.
keeping an eye on your people.
I know Jackie anyway.
Do ya?
I know something.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh,
we've
well.
got a card there.
And Emma, our Emma.
Oh, your Emma, yeah.
No, not my Emma, our Emma.
Oh, Emma, yeah. Oh, Emma, yeah.
She's asked
Okay,
for
so I've got the romance for Jackie. So I'm just going to work with it a little bit. I do feel a happy, buzzy feeling. So I don't know if you've just met somebody new or there's a renewal of your relationship, but there is a happy vibe going on around you, and seeing actually all the good and the little things as well. Like, you know, when you've been in a long-term relationship or you haven't had a long relationship for a long time, it's hard to see the good in everyday life. But I see that you're seeing its full potential. I see that you're seeing everything at its full potential. No, it's not for me, it's alright.
Yeah, don't mind us.
So
She'll go out tonight then.
yeah, so full potential. So if you have just met somebody new, yes, they're showing you their good side, but And yes, you are picking up on the white vibes.
Like the nails.
Lovely. You put me right off. But yes, you are picking up on the white. Your intuition's working lovely at the moment. That's all I can say to you on that one, because big mouth, both we just talked to her.
How rude. Okay, now my batteries are running low, which isn't a good sign on all aspects. So I'm going to whiz through these. Jackie, this card is a great card. It is about you. Family things. I don't know if there's pregnancies or good news coming within the family. There's definitely a lot. I know we've got Christmas around the corner, but there's definitely a lot of family vibe coming in over the next 3 months. It's also indicating that you need to take care of yourself, look after yourself, put your own health needs first. I don't know if you're trying to kickstart a new regime of some kind on a health level, but this card indicates that good news will come, or that you will benefit from doing that. Very much around family as well, spending time with family, spending time with children will be very important at the moment. Lots of nurturing needed, and either spending time with people that are going to make you feel good as well. All right? Whizzing through them because of the battery. Okay, you do Emma then.
Emma.
I'll do Helena.
For Emma, I've got the new spiritual experience cards, Emma. So I know you've not been in the shop for over a week now, so you need to be coming in.
She did. She popped in last week, Friday.
Yeah, it's a week.
Yeah.
Okay, but I do feel, Emma, that you're awakening a little bit more. More your feminine side actually, so you may be quite emotional at the moment, but you do need to relax a little bit more as well, because everything's being thrown at you, and you feel like you're in deep water at the moment emotionally. You're being flooded, but you need to rise up again, and you need to put your thoughts out there.
Hello.
You need to put your foot out there to spirit and come back and help healing with you. She needs a lot of healing around at the moment. Okay, Emma?
Helena, so we're whizzing through because, like I said, batteries are going. So, Helena, you've got victory and success card. This is indicating over any challenges, adversity, you will win the challenges. If there's anything to do with the home situation, the move as well going on, or jobs, anything that's been challenging, this card is saying stick with it, don't give up, and you will start to feel a lot more in control of things, gently handle it. You'll have a lot more power, a lot more strength around you, and you will see that there's passes and wins and good results are coming with your hard work paying off. So don't give up on anything, Helena. Very good card. Success, recognition coming in there. Okay, so Kim, you want to do Kim? Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, it's so noisy in here today.
People that we haven't picked for a while because
Okay, Kim, I've got time to study card.